welcome to my class. In this video, I will teach present indefinite tense or simple present tense, making sentence using simple present tense, use of simple present tense, affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences in simple present tense, conversation or speaking English using simple present tense, common errors that happens in simple present tense, and finally I will show the practice session. So let's start. প্রথমে আমরা শুরু করব present indefinite tense or simple present tense. The simple present tense indicates the action that usually happens in present. It actually means daily work, regular activity, routine work, habitual work, permanent work, or universal truth. For example, mother cooks. That means mother cooks regularly or mother cooks daily. It's an daily work or regular activity. She helps me. That means she helps me regularly. It's an regular activity or daily activity. Father gets up early. Habitual work or routine work. Okay. We live in Sylhet. It's a permanent activity. Our class starts at 10, schedule work or routine work. Okay. The sun gives us light. Sun gives light. That is a fact or universal truth. So simple present tense গুলো very simple. Ever for better understanding we will show the difference between simple present tense and simple past tense. Simple present tense, I write, that means I write regularly, I write every day. In the same way, we write, you write, they write, student write, but he writes, okay? She writes, it writes, Alif writes. Simple past, I wrote, that means I wrote yesterday, I wrote some days ago, okay? We wrote, you wrote, they wrote, student wrote, he wrote, she wrote, it wrote, Alif wrote. What is the difference? In simple present tense, subject, then base form of verb for indicating daily work, routine work, everyday work. But simple past, subject plus past form of verb for indicating the action that happened in the past. Very simple. Okay. How to make sentences in simple present tense? Simply, for making simple sentences, we have to take subject, I, we, you, they, and verb. We can make a sentence like I work, that means I work regularly, I normally work, we work, you work, they work, boys work. I play, I play every day, I play regularly, I normally play. Okay. We play, you play. Okay. But he works, she works, Alif works. He plays, that means he plays regularly, she plays, Alif plays. In this way, you can make sentences one after another, taking verb one after another. It's very simple. Where we can use simple present tense, we can use simple present tense for permanent work, habitual or routine work, schedule activities, and frequency. The first, permanent work, that means we live in Sylhet, it's permanent. She works in Dhaka, it's also permanent. Habitual work or routine work, I go to college regularly, it's a routine work or same to the permanent activity. Aliza gets up early, it's an habitual work and it's also same to the permanent work, also related to permanent activity. Okay. Schedule, he start for school at 9, routine work or schedule activity. Our school breaks at 4 p.m, it's another casual activity and same too as routine work. Frequency, frequency means how the action is done, কিভাবে কাজটি করা হয় এটা মিন করে। যেমন I always help my friends, that means 100%, I 100% help my friends. he never helps me, that means 0%, সে কখনোই হেল্প করে না। ওকে, Jeba usually watch TV, that means 45% time he watch the TV. Okay, Ali just sometimes watch TV, sometimes watches TV হবে এখানে। Okay, that means 50%. I rarely watched TV, I rarely watch, that means 10 to 25%. This is the frequency. Okay, very simple. Affirmative, negative and interrogative sentence. আমরা অলরেডি অ্যাফার্মেটিভ সেন্টেন্স মেকিং দেখেছি, যেমন সাবজেক্ট নিব আমরা আই রাইট, দ্যাট মিনস আই রাইট রেগুলারলি, আই রাইট ইউজুয়ালি, আই রাইট এভরিডে, উই রাইট, ইউ রাইট, দে রাইট, বাট হি রাইটস, শি রাইটস, আলিফ রাইটস। ওকে, নেগেটিভ সেন্টেন্সের জন্য আমাদের কী করতে হবে? উই হ্যাভ টু টেক ডোন্ট অর ডাজন্ট। ওকে, আই ডোন্ট রাইট, উই ডোন্ট রাইট, you don't write, they don't write, boys don't write. But he doesn't write, she doesn't write, Alif doesn't write. Very simple. You can take another verbs and make negative sentence like I don't play, we don't play, I don't go, you don't go. You can take more and more verbs and make negative sentence using simple present tense. Okay, interrogative sentence, you have to take the helping verb before the subject. Same, do I write, do we write, do you write, do they write. But does he write, does she write, does Alif write? For negative interrogative, don't I write, don't we write, don't you write, don't they write, doesn't she write, doesn't he write, doesn't Alif write. In this way you can make negative interrogative and interrogative sentence, and you can take more and more verbs and make more and more interrogative sentence. It's very simple. Okay, let us go to spelling mistakes. Okay, most verbs adds s in simple present tense. How is it? Works will be works, dance, dances, play, plays. Okay, verbs ending in s, double s, sh, ch and x adds es. Okay, how? Pass, passes, catch, catches, fix, fixes. But verb ending in consonant and y, consonant এবং y দিয়ে যদি end হয়, drop the y, that means omit the y and add ies. How is it? Try, tries. Okay, consonant and y, so ies. Fry, fries. Carry, carries. Very simple. Others আমরা দেখুন, go will be goes, do, does and have, has. It's very simple. Okay, how to make conversation? It is very important for practical use of simple present tense, and you have to be much more careful about this. Do you like English? Yes, I do. No, I don't. You need not to repeat the sentence, yes, I like English. It's not necessary. Just say yes, I do, or no, I don't. You need not to repeat it. No, I don't like English. It's not necessary. Okay, does he go to school? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Okay, do they like English? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Does Alif go to school? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Very simple. And how to make WH question? This way you can make WH question. What do I write? Why do I write? When do I write? Where do I write? Who do I write? How do I write? But what does he write? What does she write? What do they write? They write English. When do they write? They write at morning. Where do they write? They write in the class. What does he write? He writes Bangla. And when does he write? He writes at class time. In this way you can use the simple present tense for making conversation, that means for speaking English, and this is very important for everybody, and this is the real purpose of learning English, so practice it very carefully and regularly. Common errors. Errors in tense. What is it? I'm living in Sylhet. No, I live in Sylhet, because in permanent activity we have to use simple present tense. Verb form. he does not like, he do not like English. No, it will be he does not. They plays, no, it will be they play. Do Alif plays? No, it will be does Alif play. Very simple. Spelling mistakes আমরা পূর্বের সাইটে এটা দেখেছি. He tries, no, it will be he tries because the verb end with consonant and y, so it will be ies. Missing word, what he like? No, it will be what does he like. When you get up? No, it will be when do you get up. So you have to be careful about the missing word, mistakes, verb forms and tense. Okay, this is really simple. Okay, let us practice it. I eat, but here will be he eats. We learn, but she learns. You cry, Alif cries. They come, it comes. Look at here, I don't sing, he doesn't sing. We don't work, she doesn't work. You don't cry, Alif doesn't cry. They don't come, it doesn't come. So very simple. In this way you can use the simple present tense and you can make conversation using simple present tense, and you can use it for